suit. So long with it. And I just scratched my back scratcher 10,000.
Y le parqueamos la troca y ya ni van a jugar allá.
Que le van a quedar ahorita. Just lock it.
Yeah.
You sure? Okay.
What the fuck do you think locking is gonna do if they break the window?
It'll start beeping. $9. You spent like $100 here already.
I know.
Yeah.
On Tuesday, I was doing it together.
You got the two things?
I didn't have to pay kitchen back.
No,
But I have to pay my truck and I have to pay extra.
Tienes que pagar las deudas de la botita.
Oh, y luego ¿yo por qué? Sí te
Porque es tu hermano.
¿Te va a pagar por tres?
Por allá hasta entonces, yo fui por el pago ahorita. Ahora en la noche.
Ya te pagué en el Benz ahorita en la mañana.
No, con el
Yeah.
envío, no. Con el
Ay,
chinelo.
no, ya te no.
Que tienes que pagar en el otro.
No.
Tienes que
Ya
pagar
te
en el
digo.
otro.
Oh, I thought I was playing the same girl from earlier. Where's Jace talking? Did you call him?
What do they have?
Wait.
Another one. Give me some of this. You can really forgot to call me. After I did you a favor. You see how you are? Not that cold.
Because you put way too much ketchup. It's sour.
point, you have to just accept what's going to happen. It is what it is. Like, you're going to get this call, that call, you're going to give it part of the game. I watch so much and I give up 10 runs in the game. So I give it to you.
I wish I would have gone through and bumped him in the head. That way, I think it would
Kylie Bruning's your batter. Chris Claudia's on deck. That one's fouled off out of play. Down for a ball. We have 1 ball, 2 strikes. Camille Claudia on deck, which is fouled off. Remains 1-2. Fouled off again. Some audio issues last game, and again this game here we had to switch phones out of battery. Cold day. No one's fouled back. Still 1-2. KB's done a good job here. 2 foul balls. Drew the first ball from the pitcher. Now 3 more fouls. We got a 1-2 count. And down for ball 2. This is the spring sport game team we played early this morning. Lost that one 3-0. It was cold out, and I'm not sure anybody wanted to be swinging a bat. And jams are Chris was caught a little bit no man's land, but now she's in over a second. Chris will be down at second base. Camille digs in here with one out. It's in there for strike one. Off the end of the bat, and it's on the right-hand side. First baseman's under it. She's got it for the second out. If we play more than 5 today, and if we win this one, I'm not sure what we're going to do about phones and batteries and everything else. It's not seeming to want to make it through the cold day or work through all the different cables. So focus on one at a time to see where it takes us. Olivia Diaz on deck. 2 outs, runner second. 1-1. Pitch is flown into center. Center fielder's got it, and that's the third out of the inning. So Hotshots get Carissa aboard on a bunt single to lead it off, and Strander at second. We are going to move to the bottom of the first inning. 0-0. Move to the bottom of the first. Kinsley Schulte is going to be your pitcher in the circle for the Hotshots. Camille Claudia behind the plate. First pitch is down, ball 1. And that one was close. This team can hit. I don't want to stay down in the zone here. That was a good pitch. She doesn't get the first one. Pitch is up, ball 2. Hit hard down the right field line, and it gets past Presley. She's on her way to second. at this point. Here comes the throw in. And a softly hit ground ball down the line turns into a double. She got that one off the very end of the bat. Somehow spun it right past first base and ends up on second. Going away, ball one. Sun's going down. It's starting to get a little cold out here now. Be glad with this cold front coming through we don't have games tomorrow unless we're able to win 2 more tonight. So win or go home. Two balls, no strikes. Just fouled back. 2-1. Up and away, ball 3. 3-1. Camille Claudia behind the plate. Olivia Diaz over at third. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. Presley Sandell over at first. Kendall White is your second baseman. Jill Nevaez over at short. Got a full count, nobody out. Runner on second base. Here in the bottom of the first inning. Ground ball to second. Kendall's up with it over to first. And 1 out. Does move the batter up to third base. 1 out. Good pitch down and away. Strike 1. Ball's laced up the middle for a base hit, and that's 1-0. Spring Sport.
Follow it up, Danny. Keep it rolling, kid.
Pitch there, strike on the outside part of the plate. That's where she's going to have to throw it here. These hitters, this is a big girl. You do not want to put it middle. On her, you're going to have to stay down and out. Pitch is down and out. It's a ground ball to short. Flip to second. And that's 2 outs. Try to get 2, and they won't get the trail runner, but good job by Jill flipping over to Kendall for out number 2. Two outs. Ball high. Ball away. Ball 2. Throw down to first base, and she's back. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. 1-0 Spring Sport lead. Started with a game with a ground ball right down the right field line. That was a double. And she comes around to score on the hit by the number 3 batter, who's now over at first base. We got a 2-1 count. Popped up and foul, out of play. 2-2. Pitch is hit hard up the middle. Oh, it's under Kendall's glove. That'll be a hit. First and second, 2 outs.
Cam's over there. She's got it. I think Cam is over there. She's got it.
So first and second, 2 outs. Just looking for one more here to get out of this inning. We'll have Olivia Diaz, Kinsley Schulte, and Riley Gaynor. Pitches down for a ball. Strike, throw to third. They've stolen it. 1-1. So second and third, 2 outs.
Hey, outfield, gotta let him know.
Ball 2. Two and 1, 2 outs. Good pitch up and away, swings through it, strike 2. Krista Cloudy out in left field. Riley Gaynor in center. Kylie Bruning out in right field. 2 outs, 2-2 count. Pitch is out, ball 3, and we got a full count. Runners at second and third. Pitch is outside, ball 4. Pitch on the outside corner, strike 1. Bases are jammed. Popped up. Mills giving chase, and she's got it. She shed that mask quickly and went over and got that ball. Good play. But Camille and the Hotshots are going to get out of this one. They give up 1 run. It's time to grab the sticks.
you. Tell me what you're doing.
First pitch was a ball low. Second one was swung and fouled off Ayla's foot. Check with the umpire here, but I believe we got a 1-1 count. One ball, one strike. A-Liv digs in. Here's the pitch. Ball 2. Hotshots lost to this spring sport team this morning, 3-0. Dropped the next one 10-2. And lost 5-2 versus Triple Threat. Came back and won that last game. I believe the final was 5-2. A-Liv grounds 1 to second. Shortstop over to first. Out number 1. Kinsley Schulte will be your new hitter. Riley Gaynor on deck. Ball high. Ball too high. Kinsley, Riley, and then Jill. Hotshots looking to tie this one up, down by 1 run in the second inning. Low and away. Ball 3. Ball 4, and Kinsley's on. See if they can make something happen here. Have not had a ton of offense today. Shut out in the first one. They got 2 in the second one. We got 2 in the third one versus Triple Threat. And then last game they won, there was a lot of walks. But they got 5. Kinsley's on with the walk here. Riley Gaynor is your batter. Hoping to see the Hotshots be aggressive on the bases and try to manufacture something here. It's down, ball 2. Ball 3. So Riley and then Kendall, then Jill. It's ball 4 up. No one did miss by much, but pitcher did not get the benefit of the doubt, and they got first and second and 1 out. Now Kendall's going to look for a way to get on base here. Ball in.
Here you go, 1.
too high. And coach is going to come out and have a conversation with the pitcher. I had 2 walks in a row, and we're 2 balls, no strikes on Kendall. Take them any way you can get them. Down by 1 here. The run out there on second is the tying run. Big thing is keep the train rolling. You got 1 out and 2 on. It's above her head, ball 3. Coach looks like he's just raring to get out there and make a pitching change. He's digging his shoes in almost like a bull that scratches his hoof. Pitch is inside and ball 4, and we'll see what he decides here because we've walked the bases loaded. Chilna Bass is going to be your hitter. We got bases loaded, 1 out. Kinsley Schulte is now your runner over at third. Riley Gaynor is over at second. Kendall White at first. Ball high. And I would suspect they're taking until they get a strike here. Got bases loaded, all on walks. And I think there's only been 1 strike in those 13 pitches now. Ball inside, ball 2. It didn't miss by much. But he's not giving an inch now. He's just had trouble finding the zone, and he's not going to expand it for her. Here's 1. Strike 1. Two balls, 1 strike. 1 out. Jill's your hitter. Camber and Payne on deck. Ball inside.
Let's go, Jill.
Three and 1. So fans getting a little restless, thought that was on the inside corner, and umpire took a time to let him know it was inside in the box. And if he didn't like it, he could head to the car. That one was on the inside part again. She gets the call this time, and now it's 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Need this one in play here for sure. Try to get this runner in from third base, and that one's fouled back. Count remains full. Home run in the game behind us. Little ruckus. Pitches up, ball 4, and that brings in the tying run on 4 walks. And then Riley Gaynor, while the pitcher's not paying attention, comes in from third base, and she scores. So they're like that. Heads up play, and that seemed like that may have been payback for game 1 this morning when I called that Bush League in a pool game to have a girl around third base and come on in, and Riley did it right back to them, and I feel no sympathy in this one. Matter of fact, if you have a chance to win this one by 20, you should. It's on the outside, strike 1. First and second one out. Hotshots now lead 2-1 here. Pitches up, ball 1. Spring sport coach is keeping a close eye on her. She's on 41 pitches, 23 balls, 18 strikes with my eyes. You can see the little numbers on the screen. Pitches up, swung on. Strike two. One ball, two strikes. Cameron Payne is your hitter. Swings through that one, strike three. That'll bring in Chris Aclata, your leadoff hitter. First and second. 2 outs. Hopefully these girls are keeping their hands on because mine are numb. And you get jammed like that, and I imagine it does not feel good on the hands. Although, probably rather have it in on the hands than out off the cap. Get that vibration in the bat. It's cold out. It's not a whole lot of fun. The ball's one strike. And that's hit hard, and that's through. It's going to be a base hit. The runner's coming around third. They hold her up. So Kendall heads back to third. Good job by Carissa. She singles into right field. We got bases loaded, 2 outs. Brings in Kylie Bruning, who's her and Presley have been the two on the Hotshots team, it seems, from memory, that have had a pretty good day of hitting the ball hard around the field. I know Kylie doubled this morning, game number 2. That's in there for a strike. Would be a great time for that right now. High ball 1. I believe we have a 1-1 count. It's down, ball 2. Not sure if I missed a pitch in there. I think it's 2-1. Pay attention here. Kind of feel like I came out of a time warp or 3 balls and a strike. I did miss one there. I fell asleep somewhere in the middle of this count. You got 3-1. Pitch is in there for strike 2. Full count.
Emily? I don't know. Is she playing?
No.
Oh, okay.
She's like a parent.
Pitch is in there for strike 3, and that'll be it for the Hotshots. They score 2 and lead 2-1.
I don't know, honey. I don't know.
First pitch is a ball. That one's laced out into right center, and that's going to be a double. So leadoff double to start the bottom of the second here. Almost hit hard. It's up ball one. Two balls, no strikes. Kinsley Schulte's your pitcher. Camille Claudia behind the deck. That's outside ball three. Olivia Diaz is your third baseman. Presley Sandell over at first. Kendall White is your second baseman. And Jill Nevaez at short. 3 balls, no strikes on this hitter. You got a runner down at second base and nobody out. Ball's up in the walk on 4 pitches. Carissa Claudia's out in left. Riley Gaynor is in center. And KB is out in right. It looks like there's going to be a pitching change. Coach White's out talking to Kinsley. She hands over the ball. And they're going to bring in Presley Sandell. So we'll pause as Presley throws some warm-up pitches. They'll move some players around the field here. It looks like Carissa will move over to first base to take over for Presley. Presley will come in to pitch. And we'll see where they move everybody else. Kinsley may head out to left. It looks like she will head out to left. So you'll have Kinsley Schulte in left, Riley Gaynor in center, and KB out in right as Presley takes over. So Presley Sandell moves into the circle. First pitch is bunted to third, and no play. Bases loaded. I've seen a lot of infield hits today. That's not a good thing. That's number 8 infield hit in 4.5 games. Pitch is a strike. No balls, 1 strike. Olivia Diaz is your third baseman. Krista Claudia is your first baseman. They're not playing in for a bunt. Jill Nevaez is at short. Kendall White is at second. Camille Claudia behind the plate. Pitch is up, ball 1. 1-1. Kinsley Schulte moved out from the circle to left field. Riley Gaynor is in center. And Kylie Brenning is out in right. Pitch is fouled off on the right-hand side. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. If you're looking for a strikeout, you got the right pitcher on the mound. Looks like there's Harden can definitely get the strikeouts. That one she was late on but fouls it back. 1-2. And you're really going to need 2 of them here. You got nobody out and bases are jammed. After a double to lead the inning, a walk, a bunt base hit to load them up. And that's where we're at. That's to the backstop. She's coming. Play at the plate. She's safe underneath it. And it's a tie game. So second and third, 2-2, and we got a tie ball game. Hit hard up the middle, and that's in the gap in right field. Runner from third has scored. The runner from second has scored. That's a double, and it's 4-2. One. Hotshots are now falling behind 4-2 here in the bottom of the second. Still have a runner on second, nobody out. Runner going to third, and it's out into left field. Comes a strike, but the runner stealing third. Ball makes it out into left field, and it's a 5-2 game. Throw was a little high. It was off fingertips and out into the grass. Foul back. 1-2, I believe. We'll double check that with the umpire. Two and two. I'll always root for the Hotshots, but I'll tell you, at this point, the fingers are numb, the nose is running, and I wouldn't be too disappointed if just back home in the heat. Full count. That cold front coming in for tomorrow morning. I think I saw 35 degrees for the start time tomorrow. Yeah. If you don't want to hit them off the hands in 50, probably sure don't want to do it if it's frozen. Full count, nobody on, nobody out. Strike 3. Good job by Camille there. Swinging. It sounded like it may have caught the bat, and she caught the foul tip. 1 out. At this point, this spring sport team has batted around. And the ball's hit up the middle. Second, Kendall's got it over to first. Out number 2. So 2 outs. Trail by 3. believe we're about 30 minutes into this game. My clock is telling me 20, which I don't think is right, so we'll guesstimate. Ball down and in. Swing and a miss. Ball on the outside part of the plate. They did a good job of keeping that thing on the corner. Batter swung through it. Down ball 2. Three and one. Just missed away. Have Camille, Presley, and A-Liv as the Hotshots come up. It's a swing and a miss. Strike 2, full count. All down. Hotshots coaches were not a fan of that one.
2 to 6. 2 to 6.
Ball down. Throw over to first and the runner's back. 5-2. No dice. Ball 2. There's a strike, 2 balls and a strike. Yeah. 2-2. That one's finally called. Strike 3 looking. As they didn't get the last one, they gave her first base. That time they weren't as nice. But this better was another close pitch and finally pulled the trigger. Hotshots trail 5-2, top of the third. Top of the third, Camille Claudio is going to be your batter. Presley Sandell on deck and Olivia Diaz to follow. First pitch is called, strike one. It's popped up towards first. Pitcher's coming over and she makes the play. Here's in Presley Sandell. Olivia Diaz on deck. Presley, line drive into center field, was caught in the first inning.
They are, yes. 5-2. 5-2.
Up and away, ball one, 1-1. Up and in, ball two. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Shots trailed by 3 here in the third. Need to find a way to climb back into this one. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Olivia Diaz will be your batter. Liv grounded to short in her last at bat. Hotshots need runners. Any way you can get them. And they ground out, and then you had 4 walks in a row is one of the reasons Hotshots had the 2. Ball hot. 1-1. Pitches away, calls strike 2. Here's a good base hit up the middle. Amelia was on. That'll bring in Kinsley Schulte. She walked in her last at bat. A good hit by Ayla there into center. Kinsley had started the rally with a walk, or another walk, then another walk, and another one. Which ended in Riley Gaines stealing home plate to give Hotshots a second run of the second inning. And if you're going to score, you're going to have to start hitting the ball. Can't rely on the other team to give you free passes. Not at this level. He lives on first. Which is called strike 1. It's a little high, but called strike 1. which is just basically the same spot as the last one. It's 1-1. Pitch looked. Those are the ones when you're feeling comfortable at the plate, you're swinging at those and you're hitting them a long way. That thing's belt high and right down the middle. You gotta, and that's the third one in the spot. Sooner or later, you're gonna pull the trigger. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swings through that one, strike 3. So 5-2 into the bottom of the third. Usually Sandell is in the circle. Pitch is strike 1. Camille Cloudy behind the plate. Olivia Diaz at third. Jill Nevaez at short. Kendall White is your second baseman, and Carissa Cloudy is at first, and that's a line drive foul. Kinsley Schulte is out in left. Riley Gaynor is in center. Kylie Bruning out in right field. Switch out the ball. Has had a lot of rain here today. Fields out here do a really good job of holding the water. There were puddles. They waited for 20 minutes or so. Ground ball to second. Kendall's up with it over to first for the first out. There was puddles all over the field after some pretty heavy downpours. They didn't even bring out the diamond dry. They just waited for about 15 minutes. And those puddles behind home plate, down the third baseline, and on the pitcher's mound just disappeared. While it's sticky. And while it's sticky, this dirt is in pretty good shape. And now this umpire is starting to hear it from the Hotshots side. He gave it back to the fan over on the Spring Sports side. And that was a pretty good looking pitch. Not given. Fouled off. 1-1. Down ball 2. 2-1. Three and one.
Ball field.
That one came and rolled off the net and bounced right in front of me. I had no idea it was coming, that foul ball, and peed just a little bit as it hit by my foot. Ground ball to second, over to first. It's out number 2. Two outs, down by 3. And with 5 games in one day, I imagine these girls will sleep well tonight. I think the only thing saves you a little bit is it wasn't 100 degrees outside. 5 of them in one day is a lot of softball. We've been out here since 8 o'clock this morning. 11 hours at this point. That was hit by pitch. She makes her way down to first base. Her hands. Yeah, it's interesting because sometimes they'll call that hands part of the bat. Sometimes they don't. And that's ball game. Time up. My clock still says 25 minutes. I knew that couldn't be right. So the Hotshots are going to drop this one. This will be the end of the tournament. They go 1-4 on the day, and they lose this one 5-2. We'll be back next weekend for more Hotshots softball.